In our last video, we put our table headers in place. Now let's start adding tabular data to the rest of our table. To do this, we're going to create a new row of data for every record in the array. So what I'm going to do at the top of my write to document function, I'm going to create a new empty array called table rows. And table rows will house each row of data for us. So we'll just create that as an empty array. And then following the table heading, I'm going to add that into our template literal here, table rows. So we have our heading, and then we'll have rows of data. And now in our for each function here, what we need to do is create an empty array first of all for each individual row. And then we're going to iterate over our keys again. So using the same method as before, object.keys, item, use the for each method. The function inside that is going to push each element onto our data row. And what I want to do is create a new TD or table cell element for each of these items. So we'll do that in our template literal here. And what we do, we have item, and then we pass in key as the index. So this will actually get us the data that's in each individual key rather than just the key name itself. We'll get the value. Okay, so that's creating an individual row. When that row is created then, after it's iterated over that, we need to push that row into our table rows array. So let's do that now. Table rows, push, and we want to push data row into our table rows array. Okay. So I'll save that, and let's see what we get. So if I click on films, okay, so it doesn't quite work there. Oh, it's because of the $sign. I have the $sign in the wrong place. We just need to switch it. Okay, let's try that again. Click on films. And now we can see that we have the data being displayed. Now, it's not terribly pretty, but it's tabular data nonetheless. In our next video, we're going to have a look at how we can clean this up a little bit. Because as we can see, it's not presented very nicely. But for now, it's functional. We'll take a look at the form in our next video.